a seaside place called Blackpool. It's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Albert, their son. A grand little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, white as well, with a stick with a horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworths could sell. Now, they didn't think much to the ocean, the waves they were fiddling and small. There were no wrecks, and nobody drowned. In fact, nothing to laugh at all. So seeking for further amusement, they paid and went into the zoo, where they had lions and tigers and camels, and old ale and sandwiches too. There were one great big lion called Wallace. His nose was all covered with scars. He lay in a sombre posture, with the side of his face on the bars. Now Albert had heard about lions, how they were ferocious and wild, and to see Wallace Lion so peaceful, well, it didn't seem right to the child. So straight away the brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with the horse's head handle and shoved it in Wallace's ear. Now you could see that the lion didn't like it. For giving a kind of a roll, he pulled Albert inside the cage with him and swallowed the little lad whole. Now Pa, who had seen the occurrence and didn't know what to do next, said, "Mother, young lion's that Albert." And Mother said, "Oh, I am vexed." So Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite rightly when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that the lion had eaten their son. Now the keeper was quite nice about it. He said, "Oh, what a nasty mishap. Are you sure that it's your boy he's eaten?" Pa said, "Am I sure? There's his cat." Well, the manager had to be sent for. He came and he said, "What's to do?" Pa said, "Young lion's at Albert. Him in his Sunday clothes too." And Mother said, right, young fella, I think it's a shame and a sin for a lion to go and eat Albert, and after we've paid to get in." The manager wanted no trouble. He took out his purse right away and said, "How much to settle the matter?" And Pa said, "What do you usually pay?" But Mother had turned a bit awkward when she thought where her Albert had gone, and said, "No, someone's got to be summoned." So that was decided upon. So off they went to the police station in front of the magistrate's chap and told him what happened to Albert and proved it by showing his cap. The magistrate gave his opinion that no one was really to blame, and he said that he hoped the Ramsbottoms would have further sons to their name. At that Mother got proper blazing. "Oh, thank you, sir, kindly," said she. "What, waste all our lives raising children to feed ruddy lions? Not me."